right, welcome to the You Are Here podcast. This is episode, 82? 82 of the podcast.
You sure? Wait a second.
I don't even remember, dude. Am I messing it up?
Hold on.
All right, I'm going to keep going. The www.youareherepodcast.co. We can now afford you. And Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube with the video, Anchor.fm. Find it wherever you can. Thank you so much for listening. We love you. And I'm here. My name is Mike. I love you guys.
It's 83, Michael.
83?
It's 83. Well, I knew it, man.
So we've got to start over again.
Trust your gut. No,
Dave?
we're in it.
Dave.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
I love you.
I love you too.
Welcome back.
Thanks, man.
Welcome back. It's been a while.
It's good to be back.
To see your face, because like a week without your face,
it's a loss.
it's a loss.
Yeah. I've heard that
I don't know where I am. I've lost everything.
I feel lost
And I feel
too, man.
bad.
You know what? I feel lost too. We got a lot to talk about today.
Yeah.
We have
And-
a special guest
Yeah,
today.
and let's talk about all that with a very special guest.
Oh, God.
Very, very special guest.
What are you doing,
Let me
Mike?
try not to fuck this up.
Mike, what are you doing?
Introducing Courtney Torres.
Yes, dude. Yes.
What's up, Courtney?
Courtney's in the building. What's up? What's up?
I feel like a DJ.
You just got the Michael Jordan announcement.
The buzzer beater
The
introduction.
what's that song? Wow, 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 wow. Like the 90s,
I don't know what
like
you're talking
hype up music. You know what it is.
Pump up the jam.
There you
Pump
go.
it
That's a good
up.
one.
Why your feet are stomping?
What's up, Court? How we doing? This is you're a reoccurring guest now, officially.
Honestly, it's been too long.
It's been overdue.
Way too long.
It's been a while, guys. But it's been a while. But I'm so happy to be back.
Yes.
I'm so excited. When Mike was like, "It's been so long," I was like, "Didn't you see each other last week?"
Exactly. It's been too long.
Only on Skype we saw each other, so I didn't get to see him in person.
So
it was a bummer.
You're trying to shut us down, Courtney?
No,
You're trying to shut down the bromance?
portrait before we even started.
Courtney's in Amsterdam right now. If you're watching the YouTube, you can see Courtney is in Amsterdam.
Yeah, you should put yourself closer just so it's just the background.
The pandemic hasn't hit there, and neither has color.
Yeah, good one. That's a zing.
Hey,
Whoa.
where the hell is
Wait,
this?
what
Wait
the
a second.
hell?
All right, you got to look at the YouTube.
Hey, dude, we can't put you on a payroll. You can't up the production.
This is crazy. I didn't even see that.
We can't afford this.
That was some CGI background.
I like that. That was actually really nice.
I can literally talk about nothing.
Court. Somebody asked me recently. They're like, "Oh, what episode should I listen to the podcast? Like, what's your favorite?" I was like, "Oh, I got a few favorites." And then your episode was one of my favorites, and I referred because it still holds up.
Mine was too.
Yeah.
I'm biased, but
I love that.
It feels like a long time ago, right?
yeah. My first when I was with you guys,
Yeah.
that was so special. Gosh,
Yeah.
I felt like a baby. I feel looking back at myself now like I was a baby.
Wow. How are you with this whole like what's the first thing that comes to mind? I have so many questions. What's the first thing that comes to mind with what were you, who you were to who you are like through this pandemic and this past year and all the stuff that's been going on in your life? I don't even know what's going on with you. What's the first thing that comes to mind with your either growth or loss or like gains or I don't know. Like you tell me. Like what's going on?
Yeah.
You always do this. You drop this bomb where you're like, put it into a basket.
Put it into a basket.
Put it into an Easter basket of everything that you've like.
Yeah.
I want to pop in here. The last time you came on was June 26th,
Whoa.
2019.
Whoa.
That was like
Over a
more
year.
than a year.
Yeah, but then I was with you guys for the reunion for the 100.
Yes, you were.
Oh, true.
Oh, God. You better turn that off, bro.
Keep talking.
You better turn that shit off.
What is that?
It was a dehumidifier.
We have a jet.
Oh, we have a jet. We do have a rubber jet.
We have a jet.
They're fueling the jet. So
Don't worry. I told them. I'm told I'm leaving in an hour.
Makes sense.
yeah, Mike's got to be somewhere.
Oh, so far.
Yeah.
That was a whole year, huh?
Yeah, a year ago.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. And then I think the reunion was in December.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about
Genius.
that too, actually.
Genius idea.
I was just just the arc of like where I started. And then when I met you guys, when I was on again, I mean, when everyone was on, there was a whole bunch of us, but I was even like a little bit better.
Yeah.
You know, it was like a little bit better.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
For me. And now I'm a little bit more.
More you?
More, yeah.
You're in yellow too, which is a very happy color.
Yeah.
That seems like a Courtney color.
When I think of Courtney, I think of a sunflower.
Yeah, yeah. Yellow.
Like a burst.
God bless. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's so nice to meet you guys again.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was excited about this. I was like, I want to know what they're doing. Like, how do they? This is when you ask me these questions, and this is why I bring a notebook with me to write things down. I'm like, I have it all here, but just yeah, I've been wanting to know about you guys too. Like, how do you feel like yourself now more than ever? Do you feel like I feel definitely more a little like I think when I was first on, I don't even remember. I just remember being struggling to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At that time in my life.
Yeah.
There was a lot of me, everything that I said, I was like analyzing what I said.
Mm-hmm.
I was just more like trapped in my, like I had all these great big things I wanted to do and say, and for some reason I couldn't even see them. It was so weird. You know?
Yeah.
I still struggle with that.
Yeah.
But I feel that too, because I feel like in that one podcast was like, I feel like it was just I remember for a little while I was watching you guys just like connecting on this like emotional level and just opening up. I felt like somehow we just opened these doors, you know, to our real insides, and it was pouring out, you know.
I definitely have to recognize that, and I do recognize that too. Because even if I look at myself like, oh, I was more Sheldon, I think I was raw. You know, I think we all totally raw, and I think we all agreed to like show up and meet each other, and that's why it was so magical.
Absolutely.
There was that sense of like, this is just what it is. This is and we totally tapped into something that did we not? It was surreal.
I think it's like the rawest moment of this podcast has ever experienced, for sure.
Oh my goodness.
Do you feel like I'm thinking back that day and like what I thought, who I thought I was, what I thought I was doing, where I thought where I thought I'd be in like this next year, like up into 2020, what I thought I was gonna do, and how funny. I didn't really know anything. Like, like life just said like, surprise. And then life just changed. And now here we are. And it's just crazy. It's a weird thing. I haven't been to New York. I've been there once since everything went down. I wanted to talk to you about that too. Because you're living in New York.
Yep. Got a native here.
You're in the heart of it.
And I hear a lot of people talking how it's like New York is dead.
I just read an article from the New York Times that said,
it's all dead.
It's dead. New York's dead. And it's never coming back. And I was just like, oh.
It's like, I don't know, man. I feel like I can't believe that.
I know. It's just scary to read that kind of thing. But I'm not there. So I wanted to talk to you about that.
And you know what a lot of people think is New York is very big.
Yes.
Like when people think of New York, they think of Manhattan.
Yes.
But there's a whole like another
boroughs,
like,
man.
you know, there's a lot to New York. It's not dead.
It's so big.
Yeah.
How do you feel, Courtney, about like how you've been like as being a New Yorker and seeing like these headlines, how the news kind of, I don't know. I feel like it's a pretty big thing right now.
Right. Yeah. You know, before I say that thing, because of the last thing we were just talking about, one thing I think I was thinking about then when I was with you guys, and then even now, is I would always try to tell myself, whatever I'm going through, it is preparing me for the next thing. It is preparing. I can't see it, but this is all preparation for something in, you know, a month, 5 years, or whatever.
That's a really beautiful way to like remind yourself of when you're going through a hard time. Like it's a good mantra to have in like a unsure time.
Yeah. I've been thinking so much about how like this, the city's not the same. And I do want to hear about Jersey too, just because your community is so different.
Yeah, yeah.
And different structure of community. But it's like I was walking through, I think I went for a bike ride. Like I'll try to go for a bike ride along the Hudson on the west side, because I just had never done it before, and I did it once, and I was like, wow, this is beautiful. And I can actually, Jersey's on the other side.
Yeah, yeah.
So far away.
We'll wave on the on the rails.
We're waving.
And I had parked my bike, went for a run, and then I tried to go into left my bike there locked up, and I tried to go into 34th Street. And I'm usually I work at Times Square, so I've been seeing a lot of Times Square.
Whoa.
which I'm there every day, and it's not safe for if there's some people who are I consider myself to be a little bit street smart,
Yeah,
which will get you where you've got to go, but it's pretty chaotic, in terms of the homelessness and the emotionally disturbed people walking around.
Wow.
But I got off my bike one night and I went into 34th Street, which I haven't been to, which I know you guys are familiar with so well. I know you guys have been over there, but 34th Street and 8th Avenue. And I was walking down and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know exactly, you hear about in the 80s, 70s, all the drugs.
Yep.
And you just, we see photos and maybe we just maybe we can imagine it because it's so vivid, that idea of what it was like.
Yeah.
And walking through one night, I was like, oh my God, this is what it was like. Maybe not everything is the same, but it felt like that. I was like, and that feeling was so thick that I was like, I can't really see this coming back from this, because it was so, maybe it will, but it just felt so, I don't know.
But is there still people walking around, as in because when you do go to Manhattan and Times Square, there's there's crowds, a lot of people walking around.
No, now there is,
Oh, really?
Because I think half of the stores are open. You got 14th Street,
really,
6th Avenue. There are stores that are open.
Okay.
There are people walking around. There are people out. Everybody's wearing a mask.
Wow. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, there are people that don't wear masks, but the majority, which I'm happy to see, even in my neighborhood, in my neighborhoods in Brooklyn, but a lot in the city. There seems to be a general respect to if you pass someone, if you are walking with it down and someone has theirs on, just to put it
up. Yeah.
It's a choice,
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's scary, man.
People out. There are moments where it feels the same. There are moments where there are parts of the city, the parks like Dumbo Park.
Yeah.
Parks are full. People are out.
Yeah.
Oh, when it feels the same. That's the weirdest thing. When you find places or you have these moments where you feel like you're just everything's all right.
Yeah.
It's so weird, man.
I know. It's hard.
Yeah.
Well, I've been thinking about how to I want to hear more you guys too, but I've been thinking a lot about this new perception of spending time doing things.
Yeah.
Than opposed to what we used to, the way we used to think about it before.
Yeah.
The way we do anything or make time to do anything. And
yeah.
This is.
Has it because you continued working, you have a steady job, you've continued working, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, but
not going. But do you?
I'm lucky, because it's not for a lot of my friends.
Yeah.
Not all my friends.
Yeah. Do you feel on your? I mean, I know you're really busy with work before the pandemic. Is it still the same for you, or are your days still jam packed with work? Has that adapted or
Oh yeah, no. I think at one point. When I saw you or was talking to you, it was more chaotic.
Yeah.
The only thing that's difficult about it sometimes now, it's not as chaotic. The
Okay,
only thing
cool.
that's a little bit difficult are the hours because it's overnight.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Got you. And there's
But
no transportation, so you have to find your way to. Or is there public transportation? Is that a thing that's happening now? Or?
I haven't even been taking the subway that much, but I think they close. I think they shut down at night.
Okay.
Still shut down at night, but I am lucky enough to be able to take Ubers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think the subway is like the worst thing right now.
Scary.
Especially
Like,
for this.
My job's paying for the Ubers.
For transport.
Oh,
That's
perfect.
awesome.
Thank God, yeah.
If they were not, it would be like this
Yeah.
much of my pay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So that'll probably go back to normal at some point, and then I'll.
Yeah. I don't know if you felt this. So I think me and Dave had very different experiences with when Corona hit and what actually like was affected in your life. You know, because I mean, maybe Courtney, you can side with me a little bit because I didn't lose both of my jobs. I have 2 jobs and I was still working through like every day, same thing. Yeah, I have 2 and I kept both, which was, and we did have to like change some things around, but for the most part, I felt like I was really like just doing the same things, which is weird.
Yeah.
But obviously like for you, like life was flipped.
Yeah.
You know, like it's crazy.
Completely.
What's going on with you, Dave? What's up?
Yeah. No, it's been a wild ride so far from like February till now. And it's weird. I didn't realize just how much I enjoyed like working, like just busting my ass for a goal that I set for myself and then accomplishing that little thing and then doing another thing and then setting a big goal and saying, that's where I'm going to get to. And I just work so well under those conditions.
In terms of like your creative life too?
Yeah, creative life. All of it. It was
yeah.
career and creative, and it just seemed to be in a basket for me, and it was like working out really well. And then when this hit, it was like, oh, you can't rehearse anymore, and I was like, okay, So that felt weird to not be like acting, because I didn't realize how much acting was making me happy just doing that every week.
Oh yeah.
So when I couldn't do that, then it was like, okay, well, I'll just start writing something. And I was like, well, I don't really have a spark to write anything right now. There's nothing. Like with Rose Garden, it was like, God, this thing is like killing me. I got to write about it. Cool. Wrote it and then did it within like a year. Like, I'm really good in that situation because I think I distract myself with work. I think I don't spend a lot of time thinking like I'll journal and I'll think about my creative side of things and like, you know me, I'm kind of introspective, but like if I don't have something to work towards, I drive myself crazy. Like I can't, or I can function, but I just don't like myself very much when I'm not doing a thing constantly. So, you take someone's passion away or you take someone's thing that they do that makes them happy, and then you just see how you're doing. And it's like, well, I don't know. My point of views have shifted on things. My perspective has shifted on things. I've had to do a lot of self-work that I didn't think I'd have to do before. How's
the way you've seen yourself before changed as to how you see yourself like right now?
I don't know. I think I was more proud of myself then than I am now. And I think that's because I equated self-worth to like what I've accomplished or what I can accomplish or what I can do to help others or all that. And then to seeing myself now, it's like, you're not really, doing a fifth of what you were doing then. And it's easy for me to like dogpile on myself and be like, you could do more, bro. Like, why are you not motivated to do anything right now? Like, what's your problem, man? Like, you had it. It's gone. It's never coming back, man. Like, those kind of thoughts can circulate and they could like swarm. And that's when I get down. But
you're still you, though.
Yeah. Yes, I am. I don't know. It's been tough. Like, to be honest, it's been tough. Yeah. And I keep like holding on to hope that like it's going to get better. And like, I'll have that, I started writing the poetry and I've always been writing poetry. And I was like, that's the thing I'll work towards is making a book and releasing it and doing that for me and doing that for others that like maybe it'll reach them. And that's like a sense of purpose for me. But, I've been doing that on and off for months and it's like, well, it'll come when it comes, but I'm not like the fire isn't lit like it was before. Like with acting and stuff, it's not the same. It's different. It takes time. And I'm not good with patience, and I'm not good with waiting. I'm not good with that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just talking in circles, but
and especially in a profession and career that's like acting and what you have to actually do.
Yeah.
Like the worst thing is to just have it all shut and just sit there.
It's weird.
You know, because it's a hustle, man. Like you have to do this shit. If you really want to do it, you have to do it every day.
Yeah.
You have to put the time in and work in.
Yeah.
And when that like trajectory is like just cut off.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like I noticed this too, is like I had like I always look at like what I'm doing and think about like, oh, like what's going to be happening next?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Too.
And I'm like, oh, like I did like the film with you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, and like I was like, oh, I satisfied my urge inside that's like this, I want to do this film thing and help on do something with that and just stay in that world. But now it's like, you know, it's like kind of canceled. You know, at this point it's like, well shit, now I feel like that whole thing I'm like set back in time.
Yeah.
You know, in a way.
Yeah. Yeah. It's this unfair feeling. I don't know if you felt this, but I feel like I just have this unfair feeling that I'm just like,
yeah,
what was the point? You know, what was the point of me doing all this for all these years? And like, but I think I like what you say, the way you see life is like, it's just something, this is preparing me, whatever this is, for the next thing.
No doubt, because it's happened to me so many times where like, oh my God, I'm doing this really difficult. I feel like the effects of COVID are a different game. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
You know that I've caught myself saying, I'm doing this really insane thing that is so much work and pressure, and like ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I know that it's for something. Like I know some random thing in a year or two is gonna, me doing this absurd thing is going to, you know, benefit me later. But it's like COVID. It's new rules, you know.
Yeah.
And even like I'm lucky to have been working, but I've struggled with, I know that me like identifying is not even going to make anyone feel better, but it's like, gosh, I've had this feeling of like, I couldn't write too. It's like, what's the point in writing anything?
Yeah.
There's so much going on.
Yeah.
COVID, Black Lives Matter movement. Yeah. It's all of this, which is, the most amazing thing that's like erupted. This like everyone's consciousness is being raised. But I've had this feeling like, who am I? Where do I go? What am I doing? What's my life? I can't see my life.
I can't see it either. Yeah. Yeah.
And even as I am working, I can't. Like I'm working every day towards trying to see it.
Wow.
You know what I mean? But I do. Yeah. I see a little bit, but I see like a little bit.
Yeah. I really feel the same. I felt like last year, my vision for everything was so crystal clear that like you could come up to me and tell me anything and you wouldn't faze me. Like you would not derail me from what I would want to do with who I wanted to do it with. You couldn't derail me. Like I felt like unbreakable. And now like the vision is not as clear. It's like hazy. It's like I don't really know what's gonna happen. You know, I don't know if when the film is released that we did, like I don't know how it's gonna do. I don't know what that festivals are gonna be. I don't know if there's gonna be festivals anymore. I don't know what to do there. I don't know what to do with this book situation. And like, you know, I don't know what my life is gonna be like in 5 years. I can't tell you. You know, I was joking with Mike before. There's an article I read about, I don't know if you heard about it, but an asteroid might hit Earth like the day before the election. Yeah. And I was just like, you know what? What's the point? You know what I'm saying? What's the point? What are we doing? What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Every week.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, you know, we're getting somewhere with Black Lives Matter movement and everything, and then someone gets shot 2 days ago. And it's the same situation. I'm just like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Nothing. Does nothing matter? Do we just hang it up? Do I just keep my head down and keep trudging through this time and like, you know, cross my fingers, something's gonna break, man, but I can't see it? Like, I don't know, bro. It that kind of thing gets on my nerves. And then I end up like just fucking around, just not, you know, playing basketball or just reading a book or something and just sitting there and just fucking watching Netflix and just my day goes and I'm like, holy fuck, it's Monday. I blinked.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
It takes 3 times more the work for artists to like delegate their lives, to block out time, and to like schedule themselves. It takes you can be working and still be an artist too, Absolutely. I know you have your passions and everything, even just as a human, but someone who's like living through their work, their craft.
Yeah.
It takes so much respect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's still trying to.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you make total sense. It's just, I don't think I ever faced like adversity when I figured things, when I thought and this is the other thing, man. I had this thought on the way here. I was like, I don't know who the fuck I am. Like I'm still figuring things out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I don't look at me. I don't know anything.
No.
I don't know what I'm doing.
But like I think like that was one thing that this thing did for the better was like I thought I knew who I was, and like what I was doing and what life is to me, and I think I did. And then like life said, take another look with all this, and I was like, I don't know anything about myself. I'm responding instinctually to these circumstances. Yeah,
I have to write this stuff down.
Yeah. It's weird. I don't know shit about myself. I'm like learning again. Learning again about myself.
I haven't actually done this, but I keep thinking about doing this, getting a book and being like, okay, music. What's the music you like?
Yeah. You talked about that.
Yeah.
Putting things down you like.
Yeah. What are your favorite films? Who are the people? Like the places you've been? What are your favorite cafes, stores, apartment stores? Like what do you
Yeah.
Yeah, I did do that for the journal thing.
You did.
Yeah.
Did you?
You know what I knew I was fucked, dude? When I realized like I'm in trouble? I just stopped listening to music.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I just stopped listening to music. Like to this day. Like I don't listen to music like I used to listen to music all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I know that about you.
Yeah. I don't listen to music.
That's
I know.
weird.
I didn't even
notice that.
I hear a new thing come out. I'm like, that's cool. I'll check it out, and never check it out. And I'm just like, oh, why am I not creatively stimulated by anything? I don't know. I just don't listen to music.
Yeah.
It's weird. Weird.
That'd be cool to like go into more. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm curious about it myself, dude.
Yeah.
Your boy needs therapy.
Dude, I was thinking about that today. I was like, dude, I should just sign up for something.
And I'm pretty close to getting there.
Yeah. I think it'd be good.
I'm on a path to it.
Let's all sign up.
Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah, dude. But yeah.
I don't
Sorry.
know. I think one of the most exciting things that happened to me recently was like I stood up for myself.
Oh yeah.
like something happened. At least I thought I was standing up for myself. Something happened in my life where I just kind of said, no, I don't agree with that, and I don't stand by that. That's not me, and I let it be known.
Yeah.
And I tried to do it in a professional setting.
Oh,
and
wow.
Which is, and you know what? There was no second guessing about it. I thought about it for a quick, 2 minutes, and then I was like, God, I've never done this before, but I want to try to. I didn't speak like my manifesto and my thoughts on corporate America.
It was like an instinct that you had.
It was like I think I just had a moment of kind of setting a boundary or trying to.
Yeah.
Felt so good.
Yeah.
I felt good because I'd never done that before, and I probably had 1 or 2 times where I let someone, walk over me or jump over me.
Yeah.
But and then afterwards, the whole point of this is after I did it and after I almost thought you guys froze.
No. We're just listening.
We're intent. We're intent.
We're just listening.
We listen.
After I did it, I had these thoughts of like this after guilt shame thing. Like, did I do the right thing? Should I have done that? I don't want to. I ruined my like playing nice persona? Did I do that? Did I upset people? But at the end of the day, I was so excited by it. I was like, wow, oh my gosh, I said no, you know? I went in and I was like, God, where can I do that again?
Yeah.
You know? What other boundaries can I set? What else can I just...
Yeah. Yes.
What tree can I chop down? Give me an axe.
Yeah.
It's like, relax.
No, but that's good. That's a beautiful thing.
You know what I got from that? We're not trying to live personas. We're trying to live person.
Okay.
We're trying to be people.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Really?
Yeah, I like that.
Not trying to be a character.
Yeah. I don't want to come off as anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah, because I do the same. Like I play like everything's cool. And...
I want to be podcast Mike in real life. Dude, I hate
always
it.
What you say.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I don't know how to like break that. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. It's like, what do you think it took for you to
Dude, I'm smiling
to get there?
Like, what the fuck? I never smile.
It's like a defense mechanism, man.
Yeah,
it's like, how do
know.
I get out of this without causing I don't know, some kind of problem?
Do you have resting bleep?
Yeah, no, I got the bitch face. It's all right. You can say it. I do. It's tough.
What did it take for you to get to that point that you were like, I'm going to set a healthy boundary for myself? Was this years coming on to like saying like, Courtney, do it, girl? Probably
just, I'm sure, several events in the past that I'd let pass over, and then maybe just a collective of 2 or 3 events happening immediately recently. And then I just, I didn't even think twice about it. It was just I felt like a line had been crossed, and I was like, wow, you know, you can pick and choose them.
Yeah.
Which you should, but I don't know. I just felt good. Yeah. And then I was like, where else can I do that in my life?
Yeah. I need to do this again. Have
you found anywhere else you can?
Oh, sure. I'm working on it.
Yeah. Nice.
Beautiful.
Healthy boundaries 2020.
2020.
I like that.
I found this quote. You guys probably saw it too. And then I saw Evangeline. Shout out.
Shout out, Ange.
Big shout out.
I saw she posted it today too. And I wrote her this quote, Thelonious Monk about...
oh, yes.
Yeah. You know, I did a play once and that line was quoted in the play.
Was it really?
Wow.
Yeah. And I didn't know anything about him until then, but he's got this quote that's like, the genius is the one who's most like himself.
Yes.
Yes. Like, damn.
Let's ride that wave.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's amazing. You hear things so many times.
Yep.
I've maybe talked about this before, but then you hear it from one person, or you hear it at the right time.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Like, okay, let me be my full self.
Yeah. It's so funny. You can hear it a bunch of times, the same thing, and then like you're at the right spot in your life, and the stars align, and you hear that, and you're like, oh God, you're right. That's what it is, and I understand. Yeah.
And we're just cutting in really quick because we lost connection. But we're back. And Dave, I remember what you're going to say. I'm sorry, guys. That was my fault.
I wrote it down too.
Yeah, Jim Carrey. That's all I remember.
Just in case I was still recording and you weren't, I was like, okay, I'm writing it down. I was like, just talking to myself. Yes, Jim Carrey.
Mm-hmm.
And also, we were talking about whether you would have someone comb through your...
Okay, so I'll start with Jim Carrey because that's where people are listening. That's what they heard last.
Okay.
So Jim Carrey, the quote that messed me up was, where are you going?
Just keep talking.
Don't move like that. Here we go. Okay. The quote was, so people are always complaining like, when is it going? I'm paraphrasing, obviously. When's it going to come to me? Like, when am I going to receive this thing? When is it going to happen for me? And he goes, you're facing the wrong way. You're looking in the wrong direction. If they were just to turn around, they would see it's all there in front of them already. It's all right there for you. And I was just like, oh God, that's the key, man. It's the perspective of having like, not like, come on, like I want this to happen. Like, why isn't this happening? And asking the question over and over with your eyes closed and saying like, what the fuck? You're facing the wrong direction. If you turn around, you shift your perspective or your frame, like maybe you'll see that everything that you need or everything that you want is really right in front of you. And like that reminds you to have gratitude. I feel like would come from that kind of perspective. Like I felt that. you know, being present in the moment. I think that's what he's talking about, is not worrying about what you don't have, but instead like seeing what is there, like in front of you. And then you take those things in, and then you're like, right. Okay. Yeah. Doing a podcast. This is crazy. You're here. Haven't spoken to you in so long. It's fucking wild.
I know.
But I feel better.
You train yourself to think that way.
Yeah.
Like when we got cut off, I was like, no, I can choose to just sit there and wait and watch you guys. But I was like, no, this counts.
Yeah.
This counts.
Yeah.
This stuff. I mean, not the same as like, you know, your direction of life.
Yeah. No, but it all is the same thing. It's the little things. Each moment.
Because it's easy to say, you know, see what you have in front of you, but it's like a practice.
Yeah.
It's a gratitude practice.
Yes, 100%. Yeah. So that was the quote that got me. And then the thing about the people looking at your work stuff.
Oh yeah, but I want to hear. Do you have a moment in your life like that has happened recently where you?
Well, I had like a perspective shift.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where you recognized it. You were like.
Yeah. I think I was stressing. I went on like a mini vacation kind of down the shore in Wildwood, and
nice.
I was like nervous about it, you know, being around a bunch of, and I didn't know how it would be. And it was like COVID hasn't touched it. It was like nothing happened, nothing changed. No one's wearing masks. The boardwalks are packed. It was crazy. I like refused to go on the boardwalks. I refused to do, you know, any of those things. I went to the beach a few times. I went to the boardwalk once, and I saw that craziness, and I was like, I'm out of here. So I was kind of like, oh man, why is it gonna be like this? And you know, what's the point? And getting upset. And then Lena was like, oh, you want to take a walk? And I was like, yeah, you know, I'll take a walk, sure. And I thought I'd just vent, and I started venting. And then I had a shift where she started expressing to me how much gratitude she has for that I'm in her life. And I was just like, huh. And then that made me think about how grateful I am to have this person in front of me right now, like holding my hand, and we're walking like to some fudge shop, you know, in like Wildwood, New Jersey. And we've been together for this long. It was just a wild thing like that. She was there with me on this night, and like the stars were out, and we went fishing one night, like deep sea fishing, and I'd never been on the water at night like that in the ocean. And I remember I was like, oh, we're not catching any fish. And I was like, this is kind of, what's the point? And that started to wear on me. And then it was like I was in out of nowhere. Like I had this, I think it just happened to me. I don't think I like consciously did it, but I remember looking up and I saw the stars were like everywhere. And it was just the ocean. It was totally black. So it was all stars above, and then it was all reflecting off the ocean below. And it was like a lake. It was like a star globe. I was like on a ship in a star globe. That's the only way I could describe it. In a star, like a snow globe. Yeah. Like that's the only way I can describe it. Pitch black, stars everywhere, and us with our fishing rods. Like, and I'm just like, this is insane. This is a wild experience. And it was one of those time stops kind of moments. And I felt that shift happen. And I was like, it feels good to be here. Wasn't worried about much.
That's nice.
Triggered it. Or, you know, one thing I think about is, I feel like I say this all the time. One thing I think about, but about how I think people are most changed, or they're more likely to change when they have, it's not when they have, but they're most likely to change by people that they admire. Like if you surrounded by people you admire or that you really value, and they're doing a good thing, or they're doing like the right thing, you're more likely to change because of them, as opposed to anything else.
Right. I could see that for sure.
Just that one little, just when you, Yeah. I want to hear if you had a moment like that too, Mike. I don't even know if I made sense when I just said that.
I feel that. The first thing I thought of, does it have to be a positive thing?
No.
So
you shifted or moved, something that you,
so I realized with a lot of things, especially with coronavirus and stuff, I feel like the whole dating thing is just weird, you know? And I'm kind of, but I'm kind of like checking out of it Because I'm like, maybe now is just like not the time to like do any of this. I'm still gonna whatever dabble and like get some BBBs and all this. You know,
I'm sorry,
do we have any today?
Sorry,
I have a couple.
Okay.
We have a new segment on the show.
You're gonna get some.
That probably sounded really bad.
Sounded weird, I bet. So BBB is the bad Bumble bios. So Mike's on Bumble. He'll read a bad Bumble bio for the
Yeah,
pod.
that sounded really bad, huh? I'm like, yeah, some BBBs are for me.
Yeah. No. Not that.
We're cool. No, we're cool. It's chill.
Yeah.
We're friends.
Yeah, for sure. But especially in this time of being alone, and a lot of the time it's been like kind of chilling, not really going out as much. And I'm trying to change that now. I'm trying. September, I think, is the time I'm going to be going out.
Okay.
Again, because beginning of quarantine, I was hiking like every day, going crazy.
Yeah.
But then I just stopped, and now I'm just like working.
We were hiking all the time.
Yeah. We got to go fishing, dude.
Yeah.
We're gonna go fishing. Courtney, you can come too.
Oh, no doubt. I've never been fishing. No.
But so I've been doing a lot of thinking, and like I'm forced to basically think in my head all the time, and I've been thinking about a lot of past relationship stuff because that always ends up coming in my head because there's just a lot of things that kind of like trauma almost that I still don't feel good about. But I remember I just randomly was scrolling through my Instagram and I saw a picture of one of my exes with like another friend, and they were like not friends.
Okay.
Your page?
No, I was just like scrolling through. It was I think in the Explorer or whatever, and I was like, it just popped up. I'm like, oh god, and I click on it, and it's like these two people that were very against each other,
Now they're home.
and how they're like close now.
Yeah.
And I thought about that. I'm like, that's crazy. How like after all this time, like I have no clue what's going on, but they can still somehow work something out, you know? And I'm like, I think I have to look at myself and feel like I can't, because a lot of the time I feel like I'm being wronged in certain situations, especially with like those relationships and stuff.
Yeah.
But maybe I should look at the other's perspective and be like, maybe I'm the one in the wrong, or I did something wrong,
Yeah.
and figure out like how, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that can help me get past things.
Yeah. I had a moment like that too, man. Sorry, Court. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like taking responsibility, like looking at yourself and saying,
Not
like,
even like, because obviously it's been years.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But still, like because like in my head, I'm always just like, that shit's done, out the window. Like this shit is a turned leaf, and I'm never seeing that side again.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But maybe it's just more of like you can see like in every situation I can see both sides.
Yeah.
You know, and understand that and be okay with that. That there's always two sides to something.
Yeah.
You know?
I think there always is.
Yeah.
And it's mature of you to be like, I'm gonna take a look at my
Yeah.
side of the street. Yeah.
Yeah, figure it out.
I'm a very like I got to see the whole picture.
Yeah.
I've always been like I need to know all the facts. I need to see the whole picture. I need to think about this from 3 different angles. You know, and only recently I was like, how can I practice? In what ways in my life to see, like, take a situation and be like, no, that's either wrong or right for me. You know, that was something I needed or I didn't need. You know, like I wanted or I didn't want, or like I did, you know, and I'm listening to you talk, Mike, and I'm like, I'm sure you did everything based on how you felt in that moment. And I don't know how many compromises you made for your own feelings or your own, what you thought was right or wrong. I just don't know. So when I hear you saying like you were looking back, I wonder if you're thinking about like, did I compromise too much? Was that a problem? So I won't do that. Or was I too loving for this person? Or was I cold, you know, going forward, you know, and I didn't realize it?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of all that.
Yeah, I've definitely recognized, I've definitely been in a toxic situation with someone where it was a very toxic, it was toxic and not right for me, and I got out of it. But I also recognized that like I wasn't able to give or receive love at that point in my life either. It's really good for that situation. And maybe it was just because it was that situation that it was difficult. But I took away that, and I just didn't know how to either way.
Yeah.
And especially like take it in. I couldn't. It's just something. How do you guys feel about that?
I think after like it took me this long to think about that. You know?
Oh wow.
You know, and it's like it's been so long. You know, like I feel like we always, whenever you're, I don't know, once you as you grow, you figure out those different, you know, ways of looking at things. I guess it's a way of maturing. And maybe at that time, I wasn't. I mean, I don't blame myself for it. Like I don't want to like pity or blame myself for anything in the past that I've done. Yeah. But I just want to understand, gain and understand. Yeah. You know, I think that's where I'm going.
You did the most with what you had.
Yeah. And not everything works out in life, you know. No. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know.
Are you looking for love now, Mike? Are you looking for a relationship now?
Oh man.
You know, it's like it's weird because this is the longest I've been single. It's very strange. Really? Yeah. I know it's been like 2 years.
He had a girlfriend at 2. He was like rolling around.
He never stopped since then.
He had a girlfriend at 2, and they had like play dates and all that.
No.
Passing notes.
Yeah, passing notes.
I was terrified of girls. Terrified.
Isn't it funny? You're so scared of girls growing up. And like, it just flips on its head.
The cootie.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
AOL.
That is weird.
It's such a weird thing.
Yeah.
It's weird that like when we're young, when we're boys, when we're young, like I don't know what's instilled in us, but it's like girls, scary. Girls, terrifying. Girls, like
what?
Yeah, it's like yeah, like you ever experience growing up like girls chasing boys on the playground, like stealing kisses and shit? Do you ever experience that?
I was never that brave.
No, but like other people in your life. Like I remember I was in kindergarten and a girl like chased me on the playground and like to kiss me, and I was just like fucking running away.
Wow.
Her name was Marlene. It's like PTSD. I was scared.
Traumatized.
Yeah. I still remember. And
where have I? Yeah.
It was just a weird thing.
I read this somewhere. Like, try to think about your very first memory of like when you had a crush on someone.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Oh God.
We all have those.
We're like, you know, can you remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yes.
Too many, dude. There's like too many.
Do you want to share those?
Why not? I feel like I've shared it before. Yeah. The worst is when you find like there's like this girl, you're like, wow, like I feel this thing, you're like you barely talk to her. She's like part of that group over there, and you're like, and then you're slowly getting closer to like different friends. You're like, oh, wow, I'm playing the game, I'm going in.
Yeah.
And then you find out she's going out with like your friend, and you're like, oh, cool,
dead inside. How old were you when your first like crush thought that you remember?
Yo, honestly, I don't remember anything like that young.
Okay, yeah, your memory.
You know what? Actually, you know what? I don't even remember this, but my brother would always tell me that I had this crush on this girl that lived next door to me. Oh. The worst name in the world. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's the worst name in the world.
Go ahead.
This might be too bad of a name because it might like dox or like it might tell her who she is. Because I feel like no one has this name.
Do you know her still?
No.
Okay. Well,
I haven't. Vielsa. Dude, what kind of 90-year-old like... I don't get it, man. I don't know.
You had a crush.
But I just remember. I don't even remember, but my brother told me that I did.
Okay. I'm sure he's gonna like comment below the video.
That's not what it was.
That wasn't
you
it,
idiot.
Man. You forgot.
He does it every time.
Yeah. Vielsa's not even a name. It's gonna be something like that.
That's fake. Do you remember?
Yeah. Crystal clear. I was.
Me too. I remember.
Oh, you remember yours? Yeah. I was. You want to share first? You want me to share first?
Yeah, I want to hear Courtney's. All right,
Courtney, go ahead.
Then I'll let you take that. Okay. Yeah. I was in kindergarten, and
see what I mean? Kindergarten.
Yeah. What?
That's when girls get the crush gene going.
Yeah. Just really spiritual awakening at 5.
That's so insane.
Well, I remember there was in the back of my school, my elementary school, there was this mini playground that only had like one of those monkey bars that goes up.
Yes.
And then that.
Yes. Yeah.
There was like one little beat up slide. It was just very simple, minimalistic. Back then, 1997, 98. And I remember my dad was taking me, and we had to go through this little gate and walk through this kind of garden. And I remember it so vividly. There was like an enclosed garden thing, and we had to go and get in there. And then there was this boy. His name was Elvin, and he was playing by himself.
Oh man!
Wow.
And I was like, probably like doing this to my dad's leg, just like pushing up against him, like walking into
kind of hiding, kind of like behind it.
yeah. And then I saw him, and my heart, like I just knew.
Isn't that weird?
Wow.
I did the whole. I'm pretty sure I did the whole. I'm gonna marry that guy.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what was happening, but I was like, oh my God, I like that. I don't know if I even told my dad. I don't know how vocal I was, but he knew.
That's so crazy.
Wow.
It was like pushing me, and he was like, go play with him.
Oh.
I didn't do it. I was like,
Oh no.
it's like this.
Oh.
That's wild.
Fuck.
And this kid, he was so cute. He was so cute.
Yeah.
God.
And
No.
did you ever see Alvin again? Was that the end of it?
I think I saw him once when I was in middle school or something.
Was it a weird, like, your heart skipped a beat moment kind of thing? Or were you like, oh, I'm different, we're different?
Yeah, I was like, we're different.
We're different, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so
Alvin.
crazy. You were in kindergarten.
Yeah,
like,
I can't
your
even-
heart just started like jumping out of its chest.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's
I
weird.
remember. So, and then he had a friend. He had a best friend that was so cute too. And they were the cute boys in school. And I was like,
The cute boys in school.
in my class. Yeah. And they were just like a thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to say anything else
Yeah.
about how my life has reflected.
Yeah, that's it. Dude.
I want to make a joke that's not real, but you know.
I got you.
Yeah. I feel like, let's go on.
Okay,
You're doing it.
No. It's good. It's good.
I stay away from friends. Anybody that's
I got you. I always messed that up. I was always like, we're friends, and like going through school and stuff. Even like whenever, as I was growing up, I never dated much because I would always be like, oh, this girl wants to be friends. And then I'd be like, and then they'd come out with like a fucking, I don't know, like they'd approach, or they wouldn't approach ever, and they just wouldn't be friends with me anymore. I'd be like, what did I do? Did I do something?
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh, they liked you. You didn't know? Stupid. You know?
Oh, stupid.
Yeah. And then I like ruined friendships and whatever because I didn't know. I was like, I'm not good at like, I was never good at noticing when someone
really?
liked me in that way. I was always like, oh, you want to talk?
No, me too.
Dude.
Me too.
Clueless.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Even growing up, or even maybe once I got older, I was like, no, he's totally in love with me. That's why he is
right.
ignoring me.
Yeah. And then they'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been there too.
Dude, I'm so bad at that. Dude, I had another experience at the fine grind.
Let me tell my story first.
Okay, fine.
And then we're gonna go back to the grind.
Sorry.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
We're at fucking like 2 hour mark. We gotta be.
No, we're not.
This is unreal
No
how
way.
fast this podcast is going.
I know. Yeah.
Okay, so I moved from I went to a kindergarten where no one was
Yeah.
to first grade where like everyone was friends already. So I like was the new kid. And I remember.
Me too, in first grade.
You remember that? Okay, that's exactly what happened to me.
I changed again and was a new kid again.
Wow. So okay, so you know what it feels like. It's like a scary thing. I remember I was on the playground, and kids started racing like back and forth on the blacktop. I remember I saw this girl.
Girl attacked you. She came.
I think it was first grade was the first like doop, but second grade was like we're gonna be together forever kind of thing. But at that age, whatever age second grade is, I'm like it's done. This is fate.
Yeah.
I'm thinking fate thoughts in second grade.
That's crazy.
I'm thinking like long-term
Yeah.
marriage in second grade. It's
It
fucking
changed for me
insane.
that. Yeah.
But she was the fastest on the blacktop, I remember. She was running past the boys and shit. And she was like the cutest little thing. And I was just like, and she had long black hair, and I was always into like darker hair, and I was just like, always into. I was in fucking first grade. But I remember seeing it, and I felt that thing, boom, 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 and I was like, what is this thing, dude? What is happening? I felt like my skin was on fire. I was like, yo, this is crazy. I've never felt this way about a girl before.
That's how you know it's real, when you feel like your skin is on fire.
Yeah. But that was the first time.
Wow.
That was the first time I felt that.
You know what's so weird? I remember vividly being in the 5th grade and everyone having boyfriends in my elementary school.
That's how I felt.
Damn.
That's how I felt.
Me being like, I'm not interested. Not that type of girl. I'm not gonna have like real strong persona.
Oh man. I'm not gonna settle for that. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I was like, not me. Oh, not. Anyway, we're a little bit judgmental.
I did similar things.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird how, like, I don't know, in my school, I feel like there was the hot kids, the hot girls and stuff, and like the cool kids, and they would hang out, and I'm like sitting there like, I want to be over there, but I would never, because I'm like, I can't just be there, you know, because I'm not there.
You can't be there. You have to be placed there. Right?
Yeah. But I remember that was like because when I moved and went to like the new school, and like those were the kids that I was with until like high school. Yeah. You know, so I was like weird. I was always like, it was just building off that, you know, middle school. Yeah. You know, so once I got to high school, it's like weird how we're all grown now, you know, and now everyone's like kind of in similar areas, but then you could start to like make moves. Yeah. You know, it's weird.
I think I was thinking about, this is weird we're talking about this. I thought about this. There was a lyric in a song, and I heard it. I was like, oh, I'm proud of myself for this as a kid. I looked back and I was like, I'm proud of myself for doing this, because I wasn't very brave. I remember being like very scared. Like I'm a pretty scared guy. But I was 17. It was senior year. It was the same girl from first grade. But now we're like adults. You know what I'm talking about? At 17. This is what I felt like. We're adults. Okay, I'm an adult now. That's why I felt like I was an adult. So I felt different. Yeah. As I knew what the world was. I knew who I was, and I was like, I'm gonna. But I was still scared shit to approach this girl and like say anything. And it was like ships in the night for a long time. It was like, like we're getting real close and then pass each other. Like she wants to date me, I'm dating somebody else. They're like, it was all that for years. Never happened. Dave's writing some poetry now. Oh yeah, it's happening. It's coming out. Yeah. I can't believe I'm on a podcast talking about this. I never discussed this before. Sorry. So prom's coming up, and I'm feeling the pressure, son. I'm feeling the fucking pressure. I'm like, I don't have a date. I'm not dating anyone right now. My girlfriend broke up with me.
Which prom?
The senior prom.
Of what?
My high school. This is it. This is the swan song. This is the last of our encounters. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So in my head, I'm like, dude, I'm battling myself for like a month. I'm like, you got to fuck. I'm going to sleep thinking about it, waking up thinking about it. Like, you got to do something. You can't be quiet here. You can't just let it pass you by. And I was always a dude to like let it pass me by. But I remember mustering up the courage and going up to that girl and being like, do you want to go to the prom? I remember it. And I was just like, I was like floating. Yeah. You know? Everything changed color. Yeah. I was like, oh, I did it. And then she was like, already going with somebody, sorry. And I was like, oh. Word, okay. Because I thought we were going to go to prom. I just been thinking for a month like we were going to go to prom and then like be together
I got your corsage plant. I got her hair.
That was going to be it. That was going to be my life.
Oh. Really built that up. I thought this was...
Dude, no. Yeah. That's how it went. And it's just so funny to look back. But I think I'm just proud of younger Dave, who thought he knew everything, didn't know shit, and was still terrified. That was like, hey man, you mustered up the courage and you asked. You didn't miss the moment. Yeah. It didn't turn out how you wanted, but like life still turned out really beautiful, and like you didn't miss the moment. You went for it, you know? Yeah. So it was like it was cool to look back. I just did that. And I was like, hey man, good job, 17-year-old Dave. You know, you did it. Yeah. You went for it.
Yeah, I don't think I was ever that brave. I didn't even ask anyone.
Yeah.
And then I was asked.
Someone asked me too. Thank God. The week before prom, someone came to me and she was like, do you want to go? I was like, yes. Like, yes. Like, don't go anywhere. Don't leave, please. What color are you wearing? Like, I got you. Oh, man. But yeah. Shout out Alexandra Fajardo for taking me to prom. Thank you.
Boom.
Thank you.
Oh,
I love you very much for that. Thank you. Saved me a lot of stress. Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
Well, look over.
Tell me a story about the cafe. He had a story for his court.
Yeah. So the cafe
we're doing a
workout.
podcast,
The cafe
man, for real.
workout. I don't know why I talk about these things on the podcast. Honestly,
I love it.
this is like my
And
dating.
Courtney's here, dude. We're
my
catching up.
dating therapy on the
love it.
podcast.
I love it.
It's nothing crazy, but it was this person that it's a regular that comes in. She hasn't been coming in as much, but like I would talk to her.
Do I know? Do I know?
I think you know, but maybe you have to see her first.
Does she have a father that comes in as well?
No, a mother.
I know.
No, you don't.
I know.
No, you don't.
100, 1,000,
know, dude.
1,000%. I know. Does she leave stuff for you? Was that the one? Food.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Done. I know.
This
I
sounds
know who it is.
Oh,
I know who
that was
it
a
is.
while ago.
Anyway.
All right, how did you know
Mike's
that?
got
What the
a
hell?
bunch of them, but
no, I
this is the one that brought him food one time. Go ahead.
That's really sweet.
Go ahead, dog.
But all that happened was it was really busy too. This always happens. It's really busy. I'm like, should I just leave and talk to them?
Yes.
This, by the way, whatever you're about to say, Mike, I'm watching you and I'm just.
Oh, God damn it.
This is such. I'm really sorry. I'm not sorry. Yeah, you're just.
I suck, dude.
No, you got this.
I suck.
Explain it now, because I'm gonna get mad, and I know.
All
I'm gonna
right,
get
she
mad.
hasn't come in for a long time.
Okay.
I should have just asked her for like her number or something, to be honest. But she'll come. She'll for sure come.
She's
back.
gonna come 100%.
And next time, I'll be here to say,
And
I
dude,
got it.
And let me tell you something.
Oh my goodness.
If you don't do it this time, I'm not doing the podcast.
You have
to.
Crazy.
You have to ask her
Oh my
for
God.
an email, a fucking
All right.
pen pal thing, an address, whatever.
So,
a
Mike,
PO
I have a
box.
question.
You
Yes.
have to.
Yes. Okay.
Do you have like a schedule when you're dating someone? Do you do like we'll go on a few dates, or we'll talk
You're
for
a
this
date
amount,
guy.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
or we'll talk for this amount of time, and then I'll make her my girlfriend. At what point do you know, or do you?
Oh, that's weird. I never thought about that. I guess like it's a couple. It's usually
Good question.
this is like my therapy session.
That's a good question.
Mostly the way that it works for me, I like more serious interactions and relationships with people. So I usually like am working with the person, or I'm going to school, or I see them a lot, and then I end up, things that ended up getting closer, being friends, and then that. I haven't really been doing dating shit at all, to be honest. So I'm trying to figure that out. What I've come to is I get a. Is
She frozen?
No. Courtney?
Oh, poor connection. Oh, there she is. There she
Courtney?
is. You're back.
Oh my
You're
God.
back. Woo. Okay, so what?
So with what I've been in the new dating scene for a little bit, and what I've been doing is I've been just going on a couple dates, talking, coffee, whatever, food, then hanging out after like a couple dates,
Yeah.
and then seeing where it goes from there. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of just feel it out through the hangouts. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Courtney, anything to say to that?
No, it sounds like you just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Just curious if you're more of a relationship type
Yeah.
person. Okay, like you don't go in saying, "Oh, I'm looking for a relationship now. I'm gonna."
No, I feel like that kind of turns people off.
But you imply that with your behavior.
I did before, but now I don't. I try to just keep it.
I think it's okay if you do. I'm just saying.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's. I don't know. I'm trying different things, I guess.
You're old school too, right? You're like,
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
take you out on a date.
I'm trying to adapt, dude.
You want
It's
to
weird.
court. You want to court.
I guess so.
Ha!
Oh,
You got the
Multiple.
fun,
good
You know
one,
what I'm
Dad.
saying?
Good one, Dad.
Anyway,
Dad.
thanks, son.
I've actually seen people out at restaurants,
You've seen,
dating,
yes.
like on dates.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've seen people. I haven't noticed it actually until this past week. Of people out dressed up in dresses,
Whoa.
Oh wow.
sitting with their beautiful hair blown out, and like on a
On
and
a date.
I saw this one couple specifically that looked so cute, but one night I had just seen a few. I was with my friend out, one of my girlfriends.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, people are like formally dressing up and going out.
That's crazy.
And it's great.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't even know how to instigate that right now. Because I honestly, with the COVID thing, I'm like, I don't know what to do. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. What do I do?
The way you put it was funny. I don't even know how to instigate that right now.
No, it's different climate.
It's different.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine that. I couldn't imagine it.
Yeah. It's weird.
I could not imagine. I'm such a like tactile, like let's hold hands and like be around each other and like be close.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine trying to
Oh
convey my
yeah,
feelings and like connect through, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got to be fucking difficult.
Then like online.
Yeah, just like on the phone. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. You can flirt on text and stuff, and
Yeah, I guess.
The Bad Bumble bio, pull one up for us. You got one?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
but so you're asking for the number is what we're gonna do?
Yes, I will.
Oh.
I will.
Are you actually? Or
No, I will. Yeah.
But like when?
I don't know when they come in.
Next time.
Yeah.
But like, how's it gonna go? Hey, but
I'm gonna literally.
Let's do it.
I'm
Let's
gonna
do it.
walk them out.
Let's do it.
And talk to them for an extended period of time.
Now, curveball. She's with her mother. Now, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna talk to both of them because they both love me.
But how are you gonna?
Her mom loves me.
But okay, so you're just gonna ask and okay, do it. Fuck it. Do it. Hell yes, Mike.
Gosh, you know her name?
What?
Her name. Oh, can you say it? Don't say it.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
No, but do you know it?
I don't.
Oh my gosh, this is.
I was hoping you wouldn't ask, dude. I was hoping you wouldn't.
Oh my god.
You
can't even like.
Wait. She goes. Wait a second. This is a classic Mike right here. If you want to know who Mike is,
Shut up,
just
dude.
clip this and put this on anyone's account.
I'm not gonna.
This is Mike Nowicki. This is Mike Nowicki.
I'm gonna own it.
Do you know her name? Or do you know the name? Oh wait, should you say the name? That was the first question. Should you say the name? No, I won't say it. Oh, do you know her name? No. What's going on? Why the smoke and mirrors with us? We're talking.
I don't know.
We're just friends.
Because I was scared.
It's okay.
Because I knew you were gonna ask. And I forgot it.
Oh my god.
No, we're chilling.
We're chilling. You are here, episode 83.
My god.
Oh god. So
how are you guys doing?
And this is the thing, Court. I wouldn't let people look through my poetry. I tried to do it one time. I'm just switching lanes. I feel weird about it. I feel weird about letting people look at everything that I wrote because I feel like you're going to get so many opinions. It's so personal. It's so personal to you, what you wrote. You're going to get people saying, love it. You're going to get people saying, I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. And those kind of comments are coming from people who have their own beliefs and their own things that they would write that are different from you. And poetry is such a weird thing because it's like you're trying to dig as deep as you can and then make it in a beautiful prose that everyone can relate to in some kind of way, or a few people can relate to in some kind of way. And if you're honest enough, you'll do that. But like, not everyone's going to like all of your poetry. Just like not everyone's going to like every one of your films. But I don't go to everyone when I make a film and I'm like, watch this cut. What do you think? Court, I'm going to send you this cut. What do you think? Hey, you've made films. Just check out this cut. I don't do that. I'm going to make something. I'll maybe show it to one person. They'll give me their perspective, someone I trust, and that's it. I feel weird about like showing it to everybody because I know I'm going to hear something that's going to stick to me and it's going to be like, it's going to make me filter what I'm writing from here on out. And I don't want that. I don't want to think twice about like the things I'm writing because one comment from someone I just sent it to.
I want you to, when we cut, play this back to yourself.
Yeah.
Watch yourself saying, I don't want to do this thing because someone's going to have an opinion about it. What? And just watch yourself. Just listen to yourself. Because when has anyone ever made anything and like that we make things so people can to share with other people.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Says.
Yeah.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
This is why I'm saying it, because I'm in the process of like putting it down. I'm in the process of like you're curating something, right? Like I
can relate to it too, but it's still like,
I don't know.
I bet people will be able to relate to what you're saying more than.
I bet, and it's also a lot of fear on my end. I don't want to have stuff to think about. Like when I'm acting, I'm not like, remember when Jim said the thing about, don't push. You're pushing, man. You're pushing. Don't push, because he said when I'm in the moment, I'm doing the thing with the thing in front of me. So I'm not thinking about the comment that somebody said. But if I do that, it's shitty acting. Like for me, every time. And that's off of a comment someone told me that I asked for advice. I got the comment. I either put that in, I use that and I go for it and I let go of everything and I do what I think is like right in the moment, or I don't and I'm doing it in the moment thinking about the comment, and then I'm filtering my art. I'm afraid of
that poetry.
I don't know.
Push. You gotta push a little bit.
I don't know. I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid. So this is what I'm afraid of that. I'm terrified of that.
Knock a couple trees down.
Yeah. This is new too. I'm like an infant in this thing. So it's like, what's the process? Because I've just been writing in a journal my poetry for myself for like 2 years.
Yeah. No. Me too.
So I don't know what it's like to make things for other people with writing. I don't really know. I wrote a screenplay, but that's for a film that you make, and then that's what people see. I don't know. Maybe I'm in my head about it, but I'm afraid to like send my poetry to like a ton of people and get everyone's feedback, and it's all different, and then be confused about the next thing I write, and be afraid or hold back, or you know what I mean?
I think it's good to. It's weird. Sometimes when I write something, once in a while, I'm like, damn, that's good.
Yeah. You know it's good.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
I know it's good. Yeah. And I don't care.
Yes.
What anyone thinks.
That's where I try to lean into. I want more of those moments.
Yeah, me too. I want more of those moments too.
Yeah.
And it's like, I hadn't even thought about sharing with people, but I'm sure that just like work, any other work, sharing it and getting feedback is good too, but it's got to be from someone that is analytical or like,
Yeah. Yeah, you want someone to tell you when something's shit, like when it's obvious shit and you can't see, and you got to be able to kill your darlings and like.
It's weird because poetry, to me, like it's difficult for poetry to be shit for me.
Me too.
It's good. It's all good.
I know. I have trouble with it too.
The more honest.
Yeah.
More honest that it is, and the more like scary it is, the more like I would never say that.
Yeah.
The more I like it, you know?
Yeah.
More like, damn, you said that. Even some of what you posted has been like that.
Yeah.
You know?
And those are the moments where I'm like, fuck, I know this is good and I don't know why it's good, but I got to share this because I know it's honest. And in those moments, I'm like, I'm putting that in here. That's in this thing that I want to put out. But
just your simple point of view on things.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I just don't want to be in my head. I don't want to feel stupid. I don't want to feel like I can't be honest. You know?
You're doing this. I do it too.
I'm choking myself.
I know.
Yeah.
Just killing yourself.
Just killing myself slowly.
I do the same thing, and I catch myself doing it.
I just feel like
Yeah, and I notice it's such a psychological thing.
Yeah.
Watching you do it.
Yeah, I do it. I did it. You got me. You fucking got me. Court.
Now I feel like we need to hear something. This is like killing me.
Poetry?
Or you need to share. You just have to.
If I share one, you'll share one.
What?
Yeah, we're doing that on the pod right now. If I share one, you share one.
I like that.
But it could be anything. It could be a couple lines.
And you can also say no.
And you could say no to us.
No.
You could turn me down, and it could be a healthy boundary, and I'll just do mine.
Oh.
No, I wrote something. I did write something kind of short, like last week, and I don't think I posted it.
Okay. Oh.
It's so short.
Okay. Yeah.
good.
No, it's good. See?
No, shut up.
See? You
Stop
say
it.
I'm guilty of that. I can't believe, I want you to play this back and fucking watch yourself just do that. Yeah.
Well, I'm a hypocrite and I own it. So
And I am too, and that's fine.
well, let me go get my thing.
Get your thing. I'm gonna find one here. You Are Here podcast episode 83.
83.
Bro.
What?
It's the fourth time.
I'm out of it, dude.
Okay. Shout out to Carly Waite for getting me this thing.
Mm.
It's a beautiful gift. This notebook.
Oh, another journal?
This is my poetry stuff where I put it all down here.
I've got many journals,
I do.
many books.
Okay. Let me find one.
Dave, I literally found the page where I wrote, sometimes I hold on to my neck while I'm reading. And it's I just found it. And I wrote, it's as if I'm holding back it all while reading someone else's voice.
Oh, wow.
I was just it's like I don't know, it's so weird. This thing I was thinking. I was like, I'm reading someone spill everything out, but I'm holding my own.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know which one to fucking.
You got a lot. If you want to find Courtney anywhere on the socials.
Shout out to socials.
Shout out to social.
I don't even know if I remember.
Court.
It's gonna be in the descriptions if you really want to. You got links down there.
COUR_T.
Boom.
Court T.
Check her out.
Yeah.
Great friend of the podcast.
The best friend of the podcast.
Best friend of the podcast.
Oh man, I don't know. Now I'm fucking nervous. See, bro.
This is this moment of us trying to find something.
It's just like I don't want to be put out there in the open like this, man. I don't know.
It's all right. We got like 3 people.
All right. Just own it, Dave. Just own it. Just own it. Just own it.
Just kill it.
Hey man. I just gotta own it. I wrote this thing, I gotta own it.
It's weird. I feel like there's like this I don't know. I was getting lost in the thought of you talking about how like you wanna make this thing from the heart, and you want it to come from that place where you feel that, that inspiration and you let it out on that page, right?
Yeah.
But then like when you say that, like when you think about putting something out and having other people like, react to it or give you opinion, it's weird because it's like you're doing the thing that you don't want to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the scary thing is like you're putting it out there.
You're doing the thing you don't want to happen?
Yeah, like people saying something is affecting what you're going to think.
Yeah.
And feel in that next moment.
Yeah.
And you're constantly going through that. Even through acting or even through poetry, like, I don't know, I feel like you're battling that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, you're crossing that line each time.
I don't even acknowledge that, but it's true.
You can't. Yeah, you can't.
And then I'm thinking, I'm like, should I just, I like making music. I have hundreds of files.
So much music.
Hundreds of songs and beats and whatever. And I play them for myself. I'm like, oh, this is the shit. I love it. And maybe that's all right that I can just have that for myself. And say like, yeah, this shit's crazy.
I mean, it is.
And sometimes I'm like, yeah, I want this to be out there.
Yeah.
But I'm like, is it good or not? I don't even know.
Battle the thought of what if everyone hates it kind of thought.
I guess so, yeah.
And then like,
then I think it's like, maybe it's okay if I just like it. And that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess it depends where you want it to go.
I think I live by the rule of like, the more you think about it, the more just death of your art there will be. Like you'll never do anything. Because
the more you get picking apart.
Yeah, you'll just be so afraid of releasing or putting yourself out there that like, you'll just never do it. And then you'll be 80 and you'll be like, what if I did? What if I just put it out there with the purpose of like,
I think that's the key, man. Once you think of something, it just has to go.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, as every second goes on, the more you change every second.
Dude.
And the next hour, you might think that's garbage.
Yep.
But in that moment, you felt like it was something. Right?
Yeah.
It's weird.
That's a good point, though.
Yeah.
And like you showed me your music, you showed me a song last week or 2 weeks ago, and it was fucking ridiculous. And I couldn't believe it wasn't released yet. And you need to record that. It's fucking insane. It didn't even sound like you. It was crazy. Yeah. Anyway, you release it. Fuck fear. So this one, you want me to start? I got one for you.
I have this one thing. It's very short, but then I found something. It's more like I'm just writing my thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know which one I should.
How about one you feel most comfortable sharing?
That's a good idea.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
This is an exclusive. This is a Courtney Torres exclusive.
But you're gonna go first.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. So this one's called Confession. All right. I hate to admit it, but I still think of the other side of that door. Are you there? I put my ear to it and fall quiet. I can only hear clinking glasses, laughter with others, traces of vibrant conversation. On this side of the door, I have much, but I do still wonder. That's it. That's it.
Damn.
That's it.
Damn.
We ain't got to talk about it. And that's it.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, damn, what the?
Yeah. Yeah,
that's what you that's what you got to put out. Damn it.
that's the shit.
I like that, man.
But I'm excited for this one. Whatever it is.
It's not on that level.
Oh, it's one.
Courtney.
And there's no levels to this thing.
There are
either.
no levels.
It's different experience.
Can't stand you.
Why?
I cannot stand you.
Why you say that?
Courtney, there are no levels.
There's no levels.
There's only you.
That was so good.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, that was good.
Good. It's real shit.
Yeah, right? We've all been there. Scary as fuck, but yeah, we've all been there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thanks.
I'm watching Mike.
Oh.
Mike's off on.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. I was like, can you make that into like a movie or something?
I think I did with the rose garden, dude. I think I did.
That would be a whole short film.
That was a
That
short
was
film.
it.
That's a whole.
That was it.
That is it.
Yeah, and you could just kind of record your voice,
Uh-oh.
narrating it,
Uh-oh.
and just create a new scene each time, but you're still narrating.
Oh, hey now. Now we're on to something.
A new door, or like,
Now we're on to something.
or
Well, now we're giving it out to everyone. So
we should record one poem and make a short film about it.
Yes,
Narrating it over the top with the poem.
yes, I've been wanting to do that. Yeah,
So we should do that.
We should do it.
We should all do that. And
So
then,
anyway,
and then release our books.
yes,
Bang.
right. So anyway, so then you have this one door that you chose to go through, but so you've chosen, right? But then within that journey, there are more doors, right? So you keep opening the next door,
Right.
But you keep fighting the same thing to yourself as you continue.
Right. Ear to the door, just fucking like, just listening. Yeah. Yeah.
damn.
So good. Okay. Well, so can I have 1 second?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, the thing is, I wrote something, but then I didn't look back at what I wrote.
Okay. Yeah.
Describing, like, I was just sitting in a park describing what I saw.
Hell yeah.
See, this is not like the kind. This is the kind of
Can I say something?
Yep.
Okay. So the things that you've written so far that are those kinds of observational things that you've posted before are some of my favorite things that you've written. And they're the things that I reached out to you and I was like, I think you should do this too, kind of thing. So I that's my opinion. That's just my fucking opinion. Because I know I'm dealing with still like talking, like saying like, I write poetry. And like I feel weird about saying it.
Yeah.
But like that is poetry. That observational stream of consciousness writing about what you see and there's gonna be honest, words in there that are gonna jump off the page because they have before.
Right. This is like this type of thing, the observational thing, is where I get all the good stuff.
Yes.
Like maybe 2 or 3 lines.
Gotcha.
And then
This is so
chop
cool.
it up.
Yeah.
And then just take those lines and then make that a thing.
Got you.
Wow.
Got you.
it'll come from things like that.
Yes.
But not this whole, this is just my.
It's like your rough draft version of what.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about sharing this with you.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Go ahead.
Yeah. This is a work in progress. This is like this is your process. This is cool to see because it's part of your process.
But I have, sure. Thanks. This means a lot. I'm being very plain right now, but I'm so appreciative.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Like, I appreciated when you told me that too.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean it.
A little while ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so good for me to hear. I'm sorry, I'm just a little nervous.
No, it's okay.
No,
it's all good, Court. It's all good.
Because I haven't read it back. This is like the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
You can reread it or
reread it. Do your thing.
Okay.
It's crazy putting yourself out there like that.
It is.
Like you write something, you think it's like, it means something to you, and you're like, I think I wrote something beautiful.
Yeah.
Or something that like it pulls something out of me when I read it back. I'm like, fuck, man, I can't believe I just wrote that.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, it's time to share, and you're like,
Dude, when I did that thing, the song thing, I was like,
how'd you feel
gotta
then?
do it, man. I was crazy.
Yeah,
Felt like
I
on
can't
heaven.
believe that, man. Like you sharing it with me was like a tough thing.
I never did that to anyone.
Wow.
I don't know why, I just felt it.
Less fearful on the other side though. Like when you got through it, you felt good.
Yeah. Because I knew.
Yeah,
I was like, I know this is like on a level.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Go ahead, Court. I'm sorry.
Where's this song?
Oh yeah. We're waiting for it.
There's nowhere.
We're waiting for it.
It's in the depths.
Right. We're waiting for it.
Yep.
I can't do it right now. I definitely can't.
Not today.
It would be amazing. Oh my god.
Oh, that'd be so sick. But not today. Not today.
No.
But not today. Not today.
I'll
Maybe for Court.
Once it's
something.
recorded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll see it
All right, Court.
in a year or so.
No.
No, not a year.
This weekend, please. Yeah.
Yeah, this weekend. Homework.
Okay. It's a little long.
Okay, that's okay.
It's fine.
I just opened
This
it.
podcast has been long, so
Yeah, do it.
I mean, matches.
Okay. It'd be nice to hear someone else read it, but I haven't done anything like this in a while.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry if anybody
okay.
is
No, it's
listening
fine.
It's all right.
on the pod and is still here.
Hey, we're here.
I'm about to. You guys are the only ones that matter.
Wow.
Oh.
There you go.
To the end. Okay. 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 A Wash of Blue, August 20th, Thursday, 9:15 a.m. I'm sitting in the park near the hospital. All of my pens keep running out of ink before I've used them. Yesterday's rain lifts from the soil beneath the bushes and hits the ground. It sweeps its way up to my neck, tricks the little strands of hair behind my ears. It's the invisible cloth around my neck. I can feel it on the bridge of my nose and where I've just licked my lip. The cooled, contained park air whistles all around me. They say the cicadas come out every 10 years, but I hear them every year. Do they each have their own 10-year cycle? I thought they stuck together. It's like a ringing in my ears that I like, a soft shake in the atmosphere. The church bells rang. Hospital patients were strolled in, dogs, tiny feet on scooters, and the other people's coffee cups. The air was cool and invited itself amongst everything. My breakfast went cold. Little green helmet, too heavy for her head. Caregivers, a woman smudged between the leaves. Working, therapy, love under my eyes. A couple of half trees, someone limping, statue, Peter Stuyvesant, Director General of Netherlands, of New Netherlands. Stop.
Court, that's so good.
What the fuck, man?
What the fuck, dude?
That's messed up. You're messed up, man.
You're fucked up for that.
Holy shit.
That's the shit I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are my friend.
My favorite part was the cicada part.
Yes.
Get out. You know, when I reread that right now, I almost cut that out. I was like, I'm not going to that. And then I was like, fuck it. I will just read the whole thing, and that's what it is.
That to me is like a poem on its own. That was fucking insane.
No, isn't that crazy? That's why we can't it's like the thing we think, because I crossed that out.
Right.
It's like, never mind. Maybe
that's a good point. That's a good point. Wow. That shit was amazing. That really took me somewhere. That's
Courtney, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
I appreciate
thank you.
Fuck yeah.
Oh man, that was actually amazing.
Oh,
I felt like, I don't know, me and Dave just looked at each other and we're like, all right, cool.
It's like, what's she worried about? Fuck.
Yeah. No, it's definitely,
Oh.
Oh.
Thank you for sharing, Court.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for sharing too, Dave.
Yes.
Me and Mike went speechless.
Yeah, we were fucking.
I just shut up.
Oh no.
we
were too. We were fucking hitting each other just now. That's.
I feel like me and Mike had a moment when you read.
Yeah.
That was fucking wild.
Good.
Thank you.
Huh. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the podcast.
That's the podcast, dude. Courtney Torres shutting us down again. With her writing. Get ready. It's going to be out somewhere soon.
Courtney, that was amazing. Thank you.
Oh, God.
All right. I guess I don't even want to end this.
Yeah.
I don't want to end. Do I have to?
We got to do it. We got to do it, Mikey.
Episode 83 of the podcast.
Court, anything before we get out of here?
Yes.
I love you guys.
I love you too.
Love you too.
Sick.
Boom.
Yes.
Go in the description. Follow Courtney. What she's doing, amazing poems, work, everything. Boom. Courtney, we love you. Thank you so much for coming on. That's the podcast. Episode 83. Boom. Podcast. Find it everywhere. Apple, YouTube, Spotify, Anchor.fm, www.yourpodcast.co. Cannot afford the M. Boom. That's still running, huh? We haven't made any money. It's been like
made very minimum money.
$20.
$20. So
but yeah, thank you guys so much. My name's Mike. I'm out.
My name's Dave, and I love y'all.
Courtney, Court, we're still here.
Yeah, we are. We are.